I wanna sing my song. I just wanna run and not be gone too long, 'cause this time is precious still. I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream. No one's taken that from you. Only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside. Look deep into your heart and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream. You can put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming.
Hello and welcome to this service for Celebration Center for Spiritual Living in Falls Church, Virginia. Whether you're online or in here in person, we hope that you are here today because you want to deepen practices and know more about what it might be like to actually just understand what this life is all about. You know, I watched a documentary by Minnie Pearl the other day, and she's known to have been the last person to judge and the first person to embrace. And I really liked when they said that about her. The last person to judge anyone and the first person to embrace people. So I hope that that's how you feel when you are here, that you are not judged at all, but fully embraced. I'm Reverend Faith Woods, and I'd like us to take a breath together and just take a moment to come fully present right here and right now. Because we come here for sacred time together, to be fully present, awake, aware of who and what we are. And I just give thanks in advance for this time together and all that it brings to us, all that it pulls from us, and all that needs to be said and done during this time. I am grateful for your presence. I am grateful to be here with you, and so it is. And we have a wonderful service today. We have Rich Kershevitz on platform. We have all angles with us, and we're going to have, hopefully, some smilage along the way. We're going to smilage. We're going to have smilage today because we can, and it makes us feel better. And we have some announcements. And, I think that we have slides for announcements, or is there something else first? This is my first time hosting for a while, so I'm a little rusty on this. We have Miriam in 2 weeks doing her Cogno movement after service again. And contrary to some popular opinion, it is not a form of dance. It is a form of eye movement and such that kind of goes deep into what you are feeling at the moment. I highly recommend it. It's been helpful to me. It's $15 for the session, which is a real bargain, but it is a group session too. And the second announcement that we have is, I know.
I don't know what it is. Start talking.
After today, we have board meeting. After service today, we have board meeting. Okay, so everyone's invited to stay. I have the information that I was supposed to bring last board meeting with me, and we're going to have just a good time. This board is really amazing and kind of light and easy, so it's not a drudgery, I don't think, to be here at all. With that, I am going to just move on to the next thing, which is our All Angles group with music. Oh, we do have a prayer request cards. As the service goes on, if you think of something that you would like, there's green cards in the back of some of the pockets and on the table. So, and the QR code for giving. One of my hands is under that QR code. So the QR code is here. If you want to know more about us, this will take you to a place where you can learn about us and provide gifts for the center if you choose. Thank you for being here and putting up with me.
Okay, we are going to begin with our opening song, Loving Kindness, which is based on a traditional Buddhist prayer. And we hope you will sing along with us. May all be filled with loving kindness. May all be well. May all be peaceful and at ease. And may all be happy. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I be happy. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we be happy.
Thank you, all angles. That was marvelous, wasn't it? My name is Rich Kurashevitz, and I'm a licensed practitioner here at the center. Please say our vision together with me. We are celebrating spirit within and knowing the oneness of humanity. Today's reading is from Science of Mind magazine, October 27th, 2010, by Ernest Holmes. There is one spirit incarnated in everyone, an immortal presence forever expanding everything, causing everything to grow. Today I'm going to meet each experience as I feel it really is. I am demanding of myself that I see and sense and feel the one life that flows through all things. I affirm this presence and accept its beneficent action because it already is. As I go forth today on the wonderful experience of living, I feel that I'm on a journey of self-discovery and the discovery of the self hidden in everyone. I invite you to enter the sacred time in our service with a 3-part breath. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Feel how you are supported by your chair and the ground beneath your feet as you deepen your breath and bring your awareness to the present moment. Allow everything else, the worries, concerns, to-do lists, and busyness to fall away as you simply relax in the now. Focus on your heart center, the secret place of the Most High within. And so we pray. God is the power and the presence. God is eternal and immortal, all good, pure love, and all there is. The universe is spirit made manifest, the one life and mind. And I am that I am. I and God are one. My mind is the mind of God. Spirit is within. I am a co-creator and the light of the world. I am perfect, whole, and complete. And just as I am perfect, whole, and complete, each and every one is perfect, whole, complete, eternal, and immortal. I declare that we are all at peace, which is our natural state in the secret place of the Most High within. The kingdom of God is within each and every one, and is available to all who recognize this by raising their consciousness to this truth that sets us free. I know that we embrace the God qualities that are available by going within. I declare that wholeness is already present in our normal state. It is through faith, trust, and belief that we know that it is done unto us as we believe. Life is good and very good, and it is of God and is God in and around us and through us. I'm so very grateful for all the blessings of the universe and the goodness everywhere present in everyone and everything. I'm so grateful for the truth that sets us free to live our lives on purpose, in peace and harmony and with love. I am so exceedingly grateful for all the healing manifesting right now for all. And I release my word unto the law where it is already known in the mind of God and is assured of fulfillment. I do give thanks that this is so, and so it is.
Okay, we're going to, this is one of our favorite songs. We're going to share by Mamuse, the group Mamuse, and it's called Power of Kindness.
Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. With kindness as our currency, the commonwealth is in our hands. Whoa, give a little, all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Look up now, people, keep your ears to the ground. We are the river flowing where generosity abounds. Whoa, give a little, all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. The honeybee serves sweetness only to help the world bloom, bringing love to the flower, from the flower to the fruit. We can learn a thing or two. Whoa, give a little, all, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh,
believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of love.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Let's give them just a little bit more love for that song, because that really, I guess, could be our talk. So welcome again. It's good to be here, and I'm going to give you a little, Joel Osteen, he begins with a little funny thing every time. So my husband listens to him, and so he said today, there was a little boy who always went to church, but one day he woke up sick. Sometimes we just can't make it. And this little boy had to stay home. So when everyone came home, it happened to be Palm Sunday, and they were telling him about Jesus coming to the town and walking on the palm leaves. And he went, "Oh, that's not fair. The one time I can't go and Jesus comes to town?" So he thought he had really missed the mark there, but he hadn't. Oh, I think it was funnier when I heard it. So today, we're invited to take giant gentleness. That is our topic of the month, giant gentleness to a cosmic level. And with that, it's kind of like, oh, what does that mean? And I'm guessing that you know that gentleness is prolific love and kindness and compassion. So when we're gentle, we can be all of those things. With that, we're invited to take it out into the world, having a cosmic view of this. So gentleness is prolific love and compassion, and we cannot know what we don't know yet, but we can always keep moving towards it. And still, we can look forward to anticipating life unfolding in gentle ways. Even though we don't know what's going to happen, we can anticipate gentle ways if we maintain a flow of love and curiosity and tenderness that comes from within also. And a big part of this is how compassionate, how tender are we with ourselves? That was part of the topic in the previous weeks. How compassionate are we? How tender are we with ourselves? Okay, don't know about all of you guys, but I can be pretty harsh and judge myself very well. And I don't need you to do it, because I do it very well. So I've had to look at myself through the years and go, why am I beating up on myself? Because other people like to do that too, don't they? Don't we? People sometimes like to beat up on other people. Yes, we need big love. Big, big love. Dennis Merritt Jones in The Art of Being says your entire life is a sacred experience. So you can go through life looking for a sacred experience out there, or you can awaken to the fact that you are the spiritual experience. You are it. And so wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you can count on yourself to be that sacred experience. But again, we judge ourselves harshly, and so we don't always see ourselves in that vein. Life is like a potluck. Now, you've heard that life is like a box of chocolates, but with a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. With life as being a potluck, you are bringing yourself to the party, so you know what you're bringing, or you can shift and change and bring what you want. You are at choice of having something you like or don't like. So it really is time for us to be kind to ourselves and take ourselves out into the world in that form of gentle tenderness where everyone is welcome, not judged, but just welcomed. So you decide what your presence is, what dish are you bringing to the party. Sometimes we also forget that we don't think of every moment of every day as something that is meaningful or super important. But this week I've been having flashbacks of one-time experiences, one-time meetings. And in fact, I just had one this morning with a gentleman outside who's headed to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I think he would have liked us. We were having a conversation. So I walk in, I see this car, I think I know who it is, and I'm waving madly, and it's not who I thought it was. It's a stranger. And he gets out and he says hello, and then we start talking about spirituality because I invited him up today. But he was on his way home. What? And I think some of that is he was interested too in not religion, but a way of life, a spiritual essence of being. So those one-time experiences make a difference. I think our giant tenderness when we smile at a stranger or we're in the store and helpful to someone makes an impact that we may not know. So one of my experiences was I was with the group. We were on a boat and they were going to be water skiing. And I said, I've never been able to get up on water skis. And the captain of the ship was like, I teach people to water ski. Before today's over, you will water ski. And I was very excited, and I did not water ski. And so I burst his record because he had always had luck with this. I don't know if he remembers that, but I do because I felt so bad that I did that. And other people come along, and I used to get real involved in, in my younger days, I wanted people to like me. I wanted people to like me, and so I would kind of do things that I thought might be, make me their friend or something. So there's another one-time experience where the lady next door to us in a beach house that I've never ever seen again, she was talking about something with her boyfriend and this and that, and I said, well, I agree with her. Now, I don't know if I really agreed with her. I don't even know her. But I said that, and it was an impact, and it reminded me that I don't always need to agree with everyone. So the one-time experiences that we have in this world can be very impactful for people, whether we ever see them or not, whether we know their name or not. So in this day and age, with so much information coming at us and bombarding us, we have information everywhere. And that reminds me, they did away with our little weekly paper. I have to go online for all my coupons now. Can you believe that? So some of the information is harder because I have to look at it in different ways. But with all this information coming in and everything, I have to ask if I am being authentic to myself, or am I mirroring what I'm seeing on television or in social media or something else? Am I being true to my real core root beliefs? So the real question for me is, who am I? Who am I really? Who are you? Who are you? How would we answer that question? And what do I believe is really important? And am I living that? Am I living what I say I want to be? Am I living the beliefs of science of mind? Am I being gentle? Can my gentleness be bigger? So my core values I want to bring to the table, but sometimes I get into a frenzy and I am not clear on what that is, and then I have to go back and find out who I am again and find out what I want to be again. Do you ever find yourself doing that? All of a sudden you're in an argument with the person you love most in the world, or a stranger on the street maybe, and all of a sudden you're going, this isn't who I want to be. And as we go inside, and it's called introspection sometimes, we go inside to figure out, how could I have done this differently? What would have served me better? And when I do that and I get really clear, I never have to worry about that again. At least that's for my world. I can always remember because that's the touchstone. So we call those things sometimes errors, sin, errors, that we got mad in the first place, but if we know and learn from it, we're better off in the long run because we don't let it happen again. One thing I've learned in my life is if I ever see him again, this is what I'm going to say. If I ever have that situation, this is what I'm going to do. How many have done that? We know what we're going to do, right? And usually then, we're never put in a situation like that again. And we don't have to, some of my things were pretty bad. I'm not going to go into those. We're not, but we learn and we move forward in a stronger way, a better way. So who am I? What do I believe? Am I living that? What am I putting out into the world? Because my actions, my words, the things that I put out into the world are there for everyone. If I want to keep it more whatever, I would keep it person to person. If I want to keep it closer, I would talk to you about it, not just put it on my feed. And, Reverend Noel McGinnis used to say, no matter where I go, there I am. No matter where I go, there I am. People think that they can change a house, move to a new area, do something different, meet new people, but we always take ourselves with it. That's why it's so important that we become gentle with ourselves and others. And really, if we are gentle with ourselves, there's a good chance we're going to do it right out in the world. If we can be nice to ourselves. So we make new patterns and new ideas moment by moment in this world because it's changing fast. It's changing fast. You may remember the statement, you can't step into the same river twice. Have you heard that one? You can't do that. By the same token, when you step into that river, you are not the same person either. Because every moment that passes, every thought that passes through our minds, every action we do creates us anew. And so we could never step into the same river as ourselves either. So this river of life constantly invites us to grow and to shift, constantly. And we can always look at new perspectives. I love the idea that we can just turn the other cheek and look here and see something new. And we can turn the other cheek and look over here and see something new. Because we truly are, like the five blind men with the elephant, we cannot see every part of every situation and tell what is in other people's minds and hearts. So it takes work. Sorry, but it takes work. It does take work, and we have a lot of muscle memory in our brains. But I'm going to invite you today to say, I want to strengthen the love muscle. I want to strengthen the peace muscle. I want to strengthen the gentleness muscle. I want to make them strong so when it comes time for me to take a stand somewhere, love is going, pick me. Gentleness is going, no, pick me. Or maybe we do all three together with tenderness and gentleness. Because those are the things that people will remember. They'll remember when we took a situation and turned it around into something better. And we created something in our life that is strong and sure. Last time I was here, I was telling you not to go back to sleep. Don't go back to sleep on this stuff. It's important. If you don't practice love, the muscle will never get strong. If you don't practice peace, the muscle will never get strong. If you don't practice gentleness, the muscle will be weak. Don't go back to sleep. In the book Rooted by Lynn she wrote a story about St. Francis of Assisi. He was just Francis then. And it has a little bit different twist. Francis was called on the mayor of the town, who begged him to intervene because there was a ferocious wolf going around. And he had slaughtered livestock, he had attacked shepherds, and he even killed some of the guards that were sent to slay this wolf. So, unlike most who tell this story, Leanda says that Francis did not tame the wolf. Did not tame the wolf. Instead, he listened to it. He stood in the wolf's presence, respected the animal's wildness, apprehended her story, called her sister. I want to go back to apprehended the story. He caught the story that the wolf had. So when Francis returned to the village, he shared that the wolf had been injured and her pack had left. She was simply hungry, and when the people attacked, she acted out of self-defense. So with this new information, the townsfolk helped the injured wolf find food, and everyone coexisted together happily. Now, the important part for me here is apprehended the story. He listened. He listened and heard something that was valuable that other people could understand too. So when we are called to listen to a story, I invite you just to listen and see what comes out, because our stories are really, really important. So I'm leaving you with some questions. What are you willing to bring to this potluck of life? Are you willing to examine your beliefs and actions? And I'm asking this to be not just once, but are you willing to examine them day by day? Because we change, our beliefs may change. Because we change, our actions may change. So what am I willing to bring? And are my thoughts and actions really mine? Or am I taking someone else's as verbatim? What do I really, really believe? And can I find the path with heart? You know, this 12-inch journey where people miss heaven all the time because they're not heart-oriented. They can't get from here to here. The heart will be a leading and guiding force if you let it be. And sometimes it begins with the simple thing of, what would my heart say? What would my heart say in this situation? What would it do? So our affirmation today is the world is alive as love itself. There is only one mind and one presence, and it is everywhere, and there's nothing outside of it. We are in it. We're swimming in it like the fish swim in water. And it is time to be lived. It is time to enjoy. It is time to have fun. We want to take care of ourselves, drink more water, play more, create more, do more to raise your vibration to happiness so that we can be gentle, so that we can be kind. And we want to create a loving space here, because that's what we say we want to do. Ernest Holmes said, "There is something about you and me that is cosmic, universal, that stretches over time and space. Let us learn to think better of ourselves." So, I'm going to invite you to remember that we don't know it all yet. We don't know it all yet. But we can keep open, be open, and continue to learn. Because so many things have changed in my lifetime. I know that it's going to keep changing. And imagine what we might know tomorrow. Imagine that. Imagine. This is ours to do. All right, let's pray. Let's pray. Sometimes it's good to let the silence speak. There's an oxymoron, the silence speaking to us. So I know that there is one mind, one power, one presence, one good, one God, one spirit, one matrix, one field, one force, whatever name you give it. It is also called love. It is also called peace. It is also called compassion and tenderness and joy and gentleness. And all of these things are here for us. All of the things that Spirit is here for us to use, to have, because we are made of that stuff. We are made of it. There is nowhere we can go where it is not. We can kind of turn around and look in another direction, or we can simply say yes to this process of Spirit having its way with us, guiding us, leading us. And so one of my prayers today is, let me be the last to judge, or let me not judge at all. Let me just be and allow others to be. There is peace everywhere, let it be revealed. There is joy everywhere, let it be revealed. There is good everywhere, let it be revealed. Let it be revealed through me, through you, through us as a group, us as a center. Let it be. And wherever I show up, let me show up as who I know I truly am. So I'm grateful for this time together. I'm grateful for the people who are here. And I am grateful for life. I am grateful for the spring, the summer, the fall, the winter, everything that makes life. And in this potluck of life, let me bring forth all that is good, all that I can. So gratitude once again, putting these words into a law that takes them, that brings them forth according to my heart's desire. Releasing it, I say yes, and so it is. And so it is. And yes, we have another song that's going to say exactly what I just said. With Lynn and all angles. That song that you sang before was perfect. I know this one will be too.
This is a special song that I asked the group to sing today, and they graciously agreed because I have a friend online in Canada who I introduced this song to. He's very interested in trans-rational knowing. How can we know it all? And when I introduced him to this song and told him that our congregation used to sing it in the olden days, he said, "Oh, I don't want to hear John Denver sing it. I want to hear your congregation sing it." So everybody has graciously agreed. And this is for you, Mark.
There were some lyric sheets around, so if you want to join in with us, we would love that.
It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us
Open your eyes and see. We can all know everything without ever knowing how. It's in every one of us, here and now. It's in every one of us. I just remembered. It's like I've been sleeping for years. I'm not awake as I can be, but I'm seeing better. I can see through my tears. I've been realizing that. I bought my ticket, but I'm watching only half of the show. There are scenery and lights and a cast of thousands who all know what I know.
What I know,
And it's good
and it's good,
that it's so.
and it's so.
It's in every one of us to be wise. Find your heart, open up both your eyes. We can all know everything without ever knowing why. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us, by and by. It's in every one of us, here and now.
Very, very good. Let's give him another round there. Yay. So we have a couple of minutes, I think. If we would, sometimes we have a tell us something. So is there anything that I said today that you would like to respond to? Now is the time to say yes to that and come on up and tell us what's on your mind. And a question I have for you, do you believe that song we just sang? It's in every one of us? Yes? And do you live that every day? We try? We try and try. And we try again, yes. Yes. Here and now. Would anyone like to share anything? Okay. What's next? Offertory. All right, so Rich is going to come up and bless our gifts that we give freely. And if that's a sticking point for you, knowing that everything is a potluck, I'm just going to invite you to think about that.
Join me in saying our offertory affirmation together aloud. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We now bless all the gifts that are donated now or coming to the center, as we know they are given from the Spirit and love within as we practice the law of circulation. Money is energy. We express gratitude for this flow of energy, of good, that is motivated by love and spirit within. These gifts come into the center and go back out to benefit the community and then come back to us multiplied, as good is multiplied. I give thanks that this is so, and so it is.
All right, we're going to share our closing song, Come Together, by Lainey Bernstein and Michael Gott. And I think some lyrics will be up on the screen. I hope you'll sing along with us. If you'd like to stand, if you're able, that would be great.
Come together, heart and soul, as we love together. Young and old, we will sing together, together in one song. Come together. From different worlds we are drawn together. In our own way we can pray together, together in one song. I see God in you. I see God in you. You see God in me. You see God in me. One path, one vision, one family. We can come together, dreams in hand, we will join together to build a place that we grow together. Together we are home. Together we are home. Together we are home. Together we are home.
Stay standing, because you've been sitting too long. Okay. There is one life. That life is God's life. That life is my life now. There is one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. Do you have it, or do we need to do it again? Okay. Thank you for being here, and stay for the meeting afterwards if you're welcome. You're welcome to do that. I have the list for tithes from home office and all of that good stuff for you. So stay and join us. Bless you.